Hi y'all. I am going to be doing a video about home buying misconceptions. It's come to my attention that there are still so many misconceptions out there when it comes to home buying and surrounding purchasing a home. So let's jump into a couple. First myth, you need 20% down to buy a house. No, no, no. You do not need 20% down to buy a house. Here's the thing. There are a ton of different loans that you can get. I'm going to talk about the two most common, conventional, FHA. With a conventional loan, if you are a first-time home buyer, you can get a conventional loan with as little as 3% down. Yeah, big difference from 20, huh? If you have had ownership interest in a property within the last 3 years, you can put as little as 5% down. So still a lot less than 20. An FHA loan, no matter if you're a first-time home buyer, second, or eighth-time home buyer, you can put as little as 3.5% down to buy a house. Yeah. This might be kind of controversial. People automatically think that buying a home is cheaper and better than renting. This is a difficult one because on an even playing field, owning a home versus renting is normally the situation that is better investment. But depending on your personal financial situation and whatever is going on in your life, it might not be a good time for you to buy a home right now. No shame if you're renting right now. Absolutely none. The goal, obviously, is homeownership because it is a very, very good asset. Sometimes, with everyone's situation, it's not always the best time, and that's okay. You should find a home before you talk to a loan officer. Before I got into this industry, I thought the same thing. You go and find a house, then you get a realtor, and then you get a loan. No, you want to make things as streamlined as possible, as easy as possible. Find a loan officer, find a realtor, get a pre-approval before you go out and start shopping. Putting in a loan application early on to weed out any possible roadblocks is great. This is also something that a lot of people don't know. You have to go with the lender who pre-approves you. If you feel like you're not a good fit with your lender, leave them. Break up with them. That's okay. You are not obligated to go with that lender. You do what is best for you and your family. Another myth, you need excellent credit to buy a home. Now, while on one hand, having excellent credit does make the process slightly easier, maybe a little cheaper, it is not impossible to buy a home with subpar credit. There's definitely a line drawn in the sand of, what's acceptable and what isn't. There's obviously minimum credit scores and whatnot. But if your credit is subpar but still fairly decent, you have a pretty good chance of being pre-qualified for a loan. I'm going to leave off on this one. A myth that all lenders are the same, they operate the same, they charge the same. Not all lenders are the same, especially big box lenders, bank lenders, and then mortgage companies. We all operate differently, very differently. We all have different fees, meaning what we charge to originate that loan, process it, underwrite it. There are a ton of different factors. People market things differently to you, especially. Make sure you guys do your research, look at reviews. Please keep that in mind when you're looking to buy a home.